Hey guys, welcome to episode 3. The first 2 episodes has been just me training by myself. Well, this is my double partner. So basically, we will be doing the Hyrox together. We're doing a mix, double female and male. As you can see, I'm the female and then he's the male. So we are personal trainers. Out of curiosity, we decided to book Hyrox and just try it out, try the competition and find out what our time will be. And yeah, we the aim of this is we are training because we also want to be teaching this in our club as well. So henceforth, that's why we wanted to also try out the competition and see what our body would take us. So mainly we always with the aim of the Hyrox is basically you do 8k runs in total. So you start with the run, then you eventually move on to exercises in between. When you complete the exercise, you do a run again. And in this clip, we literally recorded just one run because by like putting the camera switching, we only mainly focus on the exercises, although we are doing the runs throughout. But in this clip, we didn't really record like all the runs, but we were showing the exercises that are included. In total is eight exercises, and if you were to include the run, it's like 15, 16, and yeah, in total. But yeah, so basically I have to say it's the journey quite far has been quite challenging because I realized that we really do need to start stretching a lot. We are finding ourselves getting a lot of cramps when in between the running and stuff. And in at the start of the running, you have this adrenaline to really want to push, and then as you're about to doing exercises back to back, it really does tire you out. We were talking about the pace that we really want to focus on. We have to be at the same pace as we are a double. So if one get tired and just support one another and really encourage each other and push each other. And I love how we are able to push one another. And if he does get tired, I tell him like, okay, come on, let's do this, find your happy place. That's what he says to me, and then we get to that mentality. It's definitely your mindset when you are doing these exercises, not just the high rocks, just in general with exercises and personal training in general too. Like when you're training people, when you are teaching classes, you really do have to have a motivational encouragement words to encourage people to keep going. Because sometimes when you're not saying positivity words to people, you tend to see the energy is quite low and then the momentum is quite low. So I like how we are able to do that and just push through it. And yeah, so keep going and motivating another. I don't think I would have done this alone. I think that it's good that we decided to do it together so we can actually encourage one another, sorry, and motivate one another and to keep going. So yeah, the run here was definitely me and him, we was on this was the first run of us doing it together. And our pace was we decided the pace that we will keep throughout is 10.0 pace. We don't want to get too tired. We don't want to be too exhausted. We just want to be in between, in the middle. And then yeah, so moving on, we are but to finish our run. So we had like a couple seconds to go, and then eventually I was checking the watch. I'm like, wait, when is this 1k run will be done? We keep finishing it like 6 minutes, so we were finished here. And I was like, that handshake was weak. And then I was like, yeah, that's much better. Let's keep going. And then, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, 1K done. It's the first one done. First one done.
Right, moving on to our second station, first station, correction. So we are moving on to our sketch. So as is planned, so what we planned was that because he's really quite good with the sketch, so he's gonna start it, and then I'm going to jump on the second, and then he does 250, and then I'm gonna try to do 500, and then so and keep the flow going, and then we complete the each station. So this is one of my weakest parts. I'm like really not, I'm not really strong with the skiage. So obviously the one that who's strong got started, and then I meet in the middle. So we dedicated to which exercises that were stronger, and then we eventually just encouraging each other and telling each other that, come on, you can do it. Keep pushing. That's literally the aim of it, of the Hyrox, and really does encourage one another to keep going, because you need to have a right frame of mind as well. You also need to be whilst your partner is doing the exercises, you're there catching a break as well, and then it allows you to go to your turn as well. And then whilst because he's done his round, he's resting, and the same as he's resting, but he's also encouraging me to keep going. So yeah, it's I like this. I like teamwork makes the dream work. I know that sounds cliche, but at this point, like, my arms was getting tired. I kid you not. That's why I really need to find a technique that will help me not to get too tired. And the aim of this is also, you really need to be hinging back and when you're doing the skiish. And yeah, so yeah, literally kept telling myself, yeah, you can do it. Like, you can do it. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Let's go. Let's keep pushing through. So my mentor, I was saying like a prayer in my head. I was like saying Bible verses. You can do it. There's nothing that you cannot do. God is good. Like, all the time. Like, to really motivate myself to keep going. I feel if I don't say those words or those things in my mind, and I don't think I can do it. So I always say this: my strength is definitely not my own. My strength is the Lord's, and He's given me the strength. So it's what's a way to honor Him. Then it was so our second exercise was the sledge push, which I found that I'm stronger at. So I started it, and yeah, it was quite good. I want, like, the weights are quite heavy. It's like 152. Yeah. And then also the space doesn't really accommodate for us to keep like moving the sledge push, but yeah. And I continued going, pushing the sledge, and yeah, as again, like I said, this sports competition is about encouraging one another. So he's right there just encouraging me. It was like, yep, let's go, you can do it, let's keep going. And then it was his turn to go. Yeah, so also I did 2 laps, and then he did other 2 laps as well. And then yeah, so there we go. He's in the frame. I thought I couldn't see him. So yeah, so he kept going, and we are still working on. So bear in mind, this is our first time training together for Hyrox. So we are literally seeing the time that we finish and how long the exercises are taking us, and then we can solely focus on what particular exercises that we need to work on, and then when it comes to technique, what we need to sharpen and do all of that. So that was basically what the aim of this also this series is about as well, just showing you behind the scene and how we're getting ready for Hyrox, and how we are motivating each other. And yeah, so with this, it's not really a lot of like editing. You're gonna hear a lot of voiceover, a lot of just normal unedited videos. So yeah, that was it really. Moving on to our third exercise is the sledge pull. So he's obviously stronger at the pull one. So he started it, and whilst he's doing it, I'm there encouraging him again and resting in between. And then yeah, kept going. So then again, this is our first time training together. We are just mainly focusing on seeing what technique what will help us, and to do a pull sledge pull. So yeah, what we found is that it was quite we don't really have the equipment where we can put the rope at the other side, and then the rope at the other side as well, but so we had to like maneuver it. That was taking time as well, and the real thing is not going to be time consuming like this. So yeah, in a real race, obviously every station will be set, so it won't take us as much time to be like setting and switching, and the rope will be at the other side, and the other side as well, so you can just run to the other side to do a pull. Whereas like in our gym, we don't have that option. So we have to like just make it work as we are training, make it work, still make it work, and by training and preparing for our race. But yeah, so there we go. I think it was my turn, so I had to run to the other side and start my pull, my sledge pull. So at first I thought like, you know what, what's the technique I'm gonna do? I didn't really have a technique at the start. I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna give it a try and see what is my stronger point and what way I will be doing. To my surprise, I can actually pull, because at first I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to be able to pull this, but I was pretty much doing okay, but I feel the technique can be definitely better. But yeah, we're definitely going to work on that. This is episode 3, so we still got many more to go for, and it will be improved. Yeah, so we are beginners. We are trying our best, and yeah, that's it really. Well, then we started with the burpee broad jump. I started it as well, and then there whilst I'm doing it, he's resting and yeah, going forward. And so with this one as well, I found that my technique is not that great as well. It's like, okay, am I doing it right or am I not? Because I kept like asking you. I've seen other videos of how people the professional saying how to do it. I was like, yep, definitely not doing it right. But, you know, we got to start training and see the default, what we can work on, technique and the style, and to catch your breath quicker as well, and to not get even more tired, and know when to breathe in and out whilst you're doing these exercises as well, because you will need to make sure that you're breathing. Trust me on these. Then it was his turn to do his burpee bird jump. There, look, this guy can jump, boy. Look at them legs. Yep, that's it. Keep it moving. Keep encouraging him. Whilst I was catching my breath, I was like, yeah, come on, Ab, you can do it. Let's go. Let's keep going. Yeah, definitely. He's got this. He's going to take this one for the team. He's taking this one for the team for sure, because his jumping is impressive. Good. Voila. And then we kept going, and I kept motivating him to keep going, to keep pushing through. And then eventually he's coming towards the end. And yeah, he was resting in between, catching the breath. And then that's the technique that he was following. So moving on to our next exercise, we started with the rowing. He started it as I started with the burpee bird jump. He started with the rowing. So just keeping the pace up, legs, arms, and kept going. And yeah, you can see we kept the momentum and keep going. And then at the same time telling him, yeah, come on now, you can do it, keep pushing, you got this in the back, let's go. Oh, at this point, yeah, I wanted to laugh so bad, because he kind of like he slided. He was about to fall down, but obviously how we just laugh at silly stuff. But yeah, so kept it moving and kept the pace going. And yeah, that was literally the momentum that we were going for, and we kept it going. And then eventually my turn was coming up soon. Yay! Then it was my turn to roll. So yeah, I was just like keeping my pace, containing my momentum, and keep pushing. And then yeah, so in my mind I was like, I don't want it to happen to me how he was about to fall. Yeah, let me control myself. Let me not even do that mistake and fall down, and then before he start laughing at me. But yeah, so I kept the momentum and kept going. The worry is not really my stronger point either, but I was like, you know what, we teamwork, man, and getting the encouragement, so I'm going to keep pushing. So kept pushing, kept going. I was like, yep, you can do it. Let's go, find your happy place, let's keep moving, let's go, come on, you're nearly there, keep going. That's what he's saying to me, like, we're nearly there, we've got this, we will get through this. So, and then eventually, yeah, we were getting through it as well. Definitely, we were pushing through. And then Then it was time for me to keep going. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to finish. Yeah, I'm the one that's finishing this race, man. I need to push through. Come on, catch your breath. Catch your breath. Make sure you're breathing in and out. Release, exhale, breathe in and out. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Like, if I was holding my breath in, I don't think I would have been able to finish this race. So I kept going, and he was showing the numbers on the screen, how much I had left going. So yeah, then we just kept going. I kept going, kept pushing through, kept giving my mentality like, yeah, you can do it. You're nearly to, like, you nearly there. Like, we've got this in the bag. You've got this in the bag. We've got this in the bag. You've got this in the bag. We've got this in the bag. That was literally my mindset. Telling myself that, yeah, I can do it. And then as well as my partner telling me as well, like, yeah, you can do it too. Come on, you got this, let's go. You're nearly there, we're nearly there, we're nearly there. So that was quite encouraging. And I didn't want to look at the screen. So yeah, and eventually I completed it, and I was so happy that we completed it. Yay. Let's go. Next exercise was farmer's carry. So we were literally like going back and forth, counting. We had to do this one quick because there was a class. There was about to be a class like in 10 minutes. We're like, okay, in 5 minutes. Well, we're like, okay, we can make this work. Let's go back and forth. Like, I'm going to do 10 laps, and then afterwards you're going to do 10 laps and we will complete it. So I kept going. And I was like, let's go. You got 7 left. You got this left. Let's go. Keep going. So literally everything is about like encouragement. You know, when you have encouragement and the support, it really motivates you to keep going, and you have the discipline to also push yourself at the same time. And yeah, I really want you to having someone that's accountable, to hold you accountable, of like when you're stepping out of like they help you step out your comfort zone, and is they want you to do better and encourage you to keep pushing each other. That is really good. Is the fundamental of life in general, and having that as well within your work colleague as well, telling you, you know what, let's go, you got this, you can do it, and vice versa. It really pouring out from each other, and you are pouring in, you're watering each other, and that person's watering you back as well. And then it really just makes it a lot more easier to push through, to be able to tackle situation that you thought like you cannot do. And then they are able to tell you like, you got this. Everyone was definitely encouraging us to keep going. And then we were like, okay, you know, we only have like 2 more laps to go. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Let's go. Like, literally, that is the motivation, and that's the energy that you want around you. And that's the kind of things that you need around you. People that will encourage you, motivate you, push you where you couldn't push yourself. They are pushing you. So yeah, just like that, we completed it, and we're like, thank you so much for allowing. Make sure you tap in. Yeah, that's it. Good. Vamos. Come on, son. Come on, son. Let's go, you can do it. You got this, come on. Make sure you're breathing. Come on now. Let's go, come on. Don't give up now. You got this. Come on. Come on, you can do it.
Steps there, 12 steps back. Yes. 14 steps back then. You only managed 12. Yes. Yes. You're not really giving me much rest, are you? You're smashing these.
You got it? Let's go. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Let's go. Make sure you're breathing. Come on now. Strong. Power in them legs. Let's go.
Which leg did I just use?
This one.
I'm losing my mind.
Don't lose your mind. You got this. Make sure you're breathing. I think for you to get to push more, it's just your breathing. Breathing technique. Come on, right behind you. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, you're nearly there.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I got it.
I'm gonna adjust on it. Alright. Last 24. Yeah, finish up fast. Yes. Nice, that's 12, 13 back. Yes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, and 3. Woo!
Can I jump in now?
Yes.
Final exercise was the wall balls, and yeah, we still need to work on this because our technique is not that impressive at all. We got more working to do with the wall ball. No, yeah. Apparently, I have to carry us through with the wall balls, and you will see my technique. I was also struggling to throw the ball onto that wall, and he was doing quite well, to be honest. Then it was my turn. I absolutely did atrocious with this. I wasn't really that good at the wall balls, but to be honest, apparently I need to carry us through, but I am not that good at it yet. So more works need to be done, and we will be training for it more and focusing on the technique and what we need to do, how we're catching, what it meant to be landing towards your chest, and then you throw it. But yeah, it wasn't easy. This one, I'm not gonna lie, this one tired me out because bear in mind we completed all the exercises. We did the running, and then it was just like, yeah, let's keep going. And this is also the final exercise in Hyrox as well, so I know for sure this will tire you out. The aim is to actually do 100, and we said that we're going to delegate and do 50 each, but it didn't happen in this training. We were knackered at this point, but we managed to only do 50, I believe. Yeah, so we were worn out, but we finished it at the end. But yeah, so this was our first training together, and we gave it our best. And thank you very much for watching. See you on the next episode.